youtube.com/openupyourmind101.
Heath Ledger, you know, they smoked him.
Yeah.
And they had $100 million policy on his life. A lot of people don't know that. That's what the movie Tropic Thunder was about.
Why they smoke him?
I just got finished saying they had $100 million policy on his life. They made, you know how much money they made just on him dying? They made $100 million. Took him and hyped up the movie and made another $500 million. You follow what I'm saying? Because remember, he died over an overdose, and Jack Nicholson told him, do not take that role. Jack Nicholson told him, look, that role is too dark for you and sinister. Do not take that role. See, he became Joker, and when they said cut, the nigga was still the Joker. You see what I'm saying? You get so caught into a role that you can't turn the role off, and then you need medication, and then he overdosed. Or they say he overdosed, but the first person that the maid, she picked up the phone, she called the Olsen twins. What kind of shit is that? She ain't called the doctor, she called the Olsen twins. No, I'm just trying to tell you. If I die and y'all call motherfucking Rich, somebody gonna go to jail. Or something. What kind of shit is that? They ain't call a hospital, they call it Olsen twins. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you get caught into these characters and you can't turn the character off. But you can do that to your advantage too. You can become anybody you want to become. They saying that's how people are healing themselves. That's a new age form of healing yourself. Become someone else. Live as someone else. My name at home is Turk. My wife's name is Tony. That's not her name, but when I see something in her I don't like, I tell her I want Tony to do the shit this way. And we play that little game. She's like, look man, Dwayne, which is my name, I don't like the way you do that. I wish Turk would do something different. And we just play this little mind game in the house and be different people. Jay-Z is what, 12 people? Jigga, Jay-Z, Sean Carter, Young H.O.
Yeah.
The nigga name is Ho. Young Ho. Nigga calls himself Young H.O. I didn't make that up. So he has all these different characters, and he can be who he want to be. Our problem is we're looking at it moralistically. How you gonna do this? This nigga's living high in the heart. He don't give a shit about nothing we do. Or say, he don't give a shit about my DVDs. None of that shit. I'm not changing the bottom line. You follow? And we too busy saying that's wrong, you shouldn't be doing it. But this nigga has got everything he want. Maybe we twisted. Maybe we haven't elevated to the point where he is. Think about that. I'm doing a lecture called, not Devil's Advocate, God's Advocate. And I'm going to turn everything around and have us look at it from another perspective. Maybe we need to come back a couple more times so we can get rich. You see what I'm saying? Do not be surprised. We think, listen, that's just the way shit works sometimes. We think we the ones who are advancing on top. Maybe we slow. We all fucking broke. We can't do shit right. Quiet as death. 10 years from now, we'll be here talking the same shit that they're doing shit wrong, but by that time, their kids will be in college, high on the fucking hard. And I refuse to be somebody that's going to be coming to see you 10 years from now, talking the same shit, like I'm running on a goddamn treadmill. I refuse to do it. If I'm doing it, then I'm not doing you any good. You follow what I'm saying? So we need to look at it from a different perspective sometimes. This nigga created his own reality and he's living in it and saying, leave me the fuck alone. I created this shit out of my mind. I was the biggest drug dealer, the biggest hustler. I want millions of riches, and the universe said, poof, have it. We're saying we want justice and shit and all that. We shall overcome, and no justice, no peace, and we waiting for some shit to happen. The brother said, asked me yesterday, what about 2012? And I told him, ain't shit gonna happen. And check this out. What happens when 2012 comes and nothing happens? What the fuck does that say for our science? Who are putting these thoughts in our head to make us keep waiting for some shit to happen? Even the most spiritual people that we are, we're still waiting for 2012. And then 2012 comes, well, we wait for 2014 because the calendar was off. And then that comes, and we waiting for 2030 to come. Fuck that shit. You see what I'm saying? Live your life to the fullest now. Fellas, take your queen out. Leave all that cosmology shit at home. If she want to go to movies, take her to the fucking movies. She want to sit on the couch, rub her feet, make her feel like a queen. Go to your children's events. My daughter's got some shit going on in school when I get back. I don't really care, but she does. It's everything to her. And I'm not going to become some militant motherfucker who sits in somebody else's reality. And meantime, life around me is happening. Balance that shit out, fellas. I seen too many fellas lose their queen because they stay up in the stratosphere with shit. And it's real shit going down on the planet that we gotta deal with on a daily basis. Balance. Walking both worlds. My wife know when I get in my zone and I gotta study and do my thing, cool. But I'm in the mall holding hands in love. You see me at home, I do all that shit. I'm making cookies with the kids and shit. All of that, because all of that's relevant. Because 20 years will go by and we'll be doing the same shit, talking the same science. You see what I'm saying? And we don't want to do that. We want to move this shit forward the best way we can. Now, I'm about to send the bucket around and pick up them collections. That's what the good reverend would do, right? The good reverend would raise the energy in the room and say, nigga, pull that bucket around. So we're going to keep it moving.
youtube.com/openupyourmind101